Chosen one, pause for a moment. If you are hearing this message right now, something important has already happened in your life. For a long time it felt like you were being pushed through situations that made no sense. Delays, betrayals, pressure, and moments where you wondered why everything seemed harder for you than for others. But what you didn't realize was that these moments were not random problems. They were tests, silent tests that were shaping your strength, your awareness, and your character. And while you were simply trying to survive them, something bigger was watching how you handled every challenge. The truth is this: you didn't fail, you passed. The season of proving yourself is over, and the season of stepping into your true position is beginning. Something is shifting around you right now, and your time is finally arriving. The hidden test you didn't realize you were facing. Sometimes the most important tests in life do not come with clear instructions or warnings. They do not announce themselves the way exams or challenges usually do. Instead, they appear quietly through everyday situations, through difficult conversations, unexpected disappointments, and moments when life feels heavier than usual. You may have thought you were simply dealing with normal struggles, trying to move forward while everything around you seemed uncertain. But beneath the surface, something deeper was happening. Those moments were shaping your patience, your character, and your ability to remain steady even when things felt unstable. Many people believe a test only happens when life becomes obviously difficult. But the truth is that some of the most powerful tests are hidden inside ordinary days. They appear when someone treats you unfairly, and you must decide whether to respond with anger or restraint. They appear when doors close and you must choose between giving up or continuing with faith in your path. These situations may look small at first, yet they reveal something important about who you are becoming. There were times when you probably questioned why certain situations kept repeating in your life. Perhaps you wondered why certain challenges seemed to follow you, or why some lessons appeared harder for you than for others. What you may not have realized was that these moments were not random obstacles. They were opportunities to grow stronger in ways that cannot be learned through comfort alone. Strength, clarity, and wisdom often develop during moments when life asks more from you than you expected to give. A hidden test does not measure how perfect you are. Instead, it reveals how you respond when things do not go according to your plans. It shows whether you continue moving forward when progress feels slow. It shows whether you remain kind even when others are not. It shows whether you keep believing in your direction when the outcome is not immediately visible. These choices may seem small in the moment, but over time they shape the person you become. During these periods, it can feel as though nothing is changing. Days pass, challenges come and go, and the results you hoped for seem distant. Yet every step you take through those moments is building something inside you. Your patience grows stronger. Your awareness becomes sharper. Your understanding of life deepens. Even when progress feels invisible, transformation is quietly happening within you. The hidden test is not meant to defeat you. It exists to prepare you for the next stage of your journey. Every difficult experience teaches something valuable, sometimes about resilience, sometimes about boundaries, and sometimes about trusting your own inner strength. These lessons cannot be given through easy circumstances. They must be discovered through real experiences that challenge your mindset and your determination. What makes this test hidden is that you may not recognize it until much later. At the time, it simply feels like life asking you to endure more than you expected. But each moment you choose to continue instead of giving up is a quiet victory. Every time you stay focused on your path despite confusion or pressure, you prove that your strength is real. The hidden test is not about how perfect your journey looks from the outside. It is about the growth happening within you. Every challenge you faced was shaping your resilience, your perspective, and your readiness for what lies ahead. And even though you may not have realized it at the time, you were already proving that you had the strength to move through it. Why the struggles were necessary. Life does not always move in the direction we expect. There are moments when things slow down, plans collapse, and people we trusted suddenly change. During those times it can feel confusing, even unfair. Delays make us question our path. Betrayals shake our confidence in others, and repeated challenges can make the journey feel heavier than it should be. Yet many of these difficult moments carry a purpose that is not immediately visible. They are not simply obstacles meant to block you. They are experiences that shape who you become. Strength rarely develops during easy seasons. When everything flows smoothly, there is little reason to grow beyond our comfort. Real strength appears when circumstances demand patience, resilience, and emotional control. Each delay you experienced forced you to slow down and develop endurance. Instead of rushing forward without preparation, you were given time to build inner stability. That patience becomes valuable later, because the path ahead often requires calm thinking and steady decisions rather than impulsive reactions. Betrayal is another experience that many people wish they could avoid. It can hurt deeply when someone you trusted behaves in a way you never expected. Yet betrayal often reveals truths that would have remained hidden otherwise. It teaches you how to recognize who genuinely supports your journey and who does not. It sharpens your awareness and helps you set stronger boundaries. Through these painful lessons, you become more careful about where you place your energy and trust. Challenges also have a way of revealing abilities you may not have realized you possessed. When everything feels comfortable, hidden strengths remain unnoticed. But when life places pressure on you, something inside begins to rise. You discover patience you did not know you had. You learn to adapt when plans suddenly change. You find the courage to continue even when motivation feels low. These qualities develop only through experience, and once they grow, they remain part of you. Another reason struggles are necessary is because they deepen your understanding of life. Difficult seasons encourage reflection. They push you to ask important questions about your goals, your direction, and your purpose. Without these moments of reflection, it is easy to move through life without truly understanding what matters most. Challenges slow you down just enough to see things more clearly. Struggles also teach emotional balance. When life presents disappointment, anger and frustration can appear quickly. Learning how to process these emotions without letting them control your actions is an important skill. Each challenge becomes a chance to practice calm thinking and wiser responses. Over time, this ability creates stability within you that cannot easily be shaken by outside events. Every delay, betrayal, and unexpected challenge was quietly shaping your awareness. It was helping you see situations from a deeper perspective. It was guiding you to recognize patterns, understand people more clearly, and trust your own judgment more confidently. What once felt like painful interruptions were actually experiences building your resilience. Growth does not usually arrive in comfortable packages. It arrives through moments that require effort, patience, and reflection. Each struggle you faced was strengthening parts of you that would otherwise remain undeveloped. Your determination became stronger. Your awareness expanded. Your ability to remain steady during uncertainty grew. These experiences were never meant to weaken you. They were preparing you for a stage of life where strength, wisdom, and awareness matter more than comfort. The path you walked through difficulty has already built qualities that will guide you forward with greater confidence and clarity. The moment everything started changing, there comes a moment in every journey when something quietly shifts. It is not always loud or dramatic. Often it begins as a subtle feeling, a sense that the pressure you once carried so heavily is slowly lifting. For a long time, it may have seemed like life was constantly demanding more from you than you could give. Challenges kept appearing, uncertainty followed you from one situation to another, and the path ahead often felt unclear. But change has a way of arriving after long periods of persistence, especially when someone continues moving forward despite the weight they have been carrying. During difficult seasons, it is easy to believe that the pressure will last forever. When obstacles appear repeatedly, the mind starts to expect more of the same. You may have wondered whether things would ever improve or whether the struggle was simply part of your permanent reality. Yet life rarely stays the same for long. Growth and change are constantly unfolding, even when they are not immediately visible. The moment everything begins to change usually starts inside before it appears in the outside world. Your perspective becomes calmer. Situations that once overwhelmed you no longer carry the same power. You begin to notice that your reactions are different. Instead of feeling defeated by every setback, you respond with greater patience and clarity. This internal shift is often the first sign that a new season is approaching. As your mindset strengthens, the way you move through life also begins to change. Decisions become more thoughtful. Your focus becomes clearer. You start to understand what truly deserves your attention and what does not. This clarity allows you to step away from situations that once drained your energy. At the same time, you become more aware of opportunities that align with your direction. Pressure has a strange way of refining people. It removes distractions, exposes weaknesses, and encourages deeper understanding. The experiences that once felt overwhelming begin to reveal their purpose. They were shaping your resilience, sharpening your awareness, and preparing you for responsibilities that require strength and stability. Without those experiences, the transition into a new season would feel unfamiliar and difficult to handle. When the shift begins, life may not instantly transform overnight. Instead, small changes start appearing. Conversations feel more meaningful. New ideas come into your mind. Situations that once seemed impossible begin to show signs of movement. Even your environment may begin to reflect this change as new connections and possibilities appear around you. One important part of this moment is recognizing the growth that has taken place within you. The person you are now is not the same person who entered the difficult season earlier. Your patience is stronger. Your ability to understand people and situations has deepened. Your confidence in your own path has become steadier. These qualities are often the reason a new chapter becomes possible. The end of pressure does not mean the end of effort. Instead, it signals the beginning of a different kind of journey, one where the lessons you learned become tools that guide your next steps. The strength you developed during challenging times now allows you to move forward with greater awareness and balance. Every season of life has its purpose. The difficult chapters shape resilience, and the new chapters reveal what that resilience was preparing you for. The moment everything begins to change is the moment you realize that the struggle was never the final destination. It was simply the path that led you toward a new phase of clarity, growth, and opportunity. Signs that you passed the test. There comes a point in life when the struggles you once faced no longer carry the same weight. Situations that used to create stress or confusion begin to feel lighter, and the reactions you once had slowly change. This is often one of the first signs that something important has shifted within you. Growth does not always arrive with a loud announcement. Instead, it reveals itself through small but meaningful changes in how you think, how you feel, and how you move through everyday experiences. One of the clearest signs is a new sense of clarity. Things that once felt confusing begin to make more sense. Decisions become easier because your mind feels less clouded by doubt. You start to understand what truly matters and what no longer deserves your attention. This clarity does not mean every question suddenly disappears, but it allows you to move forward with greater confidence and direction. The path ahead becomes easier to recognize because your perspective has become stronger. Another sign is the presence of inner peace. During difficult times, the mind often feels restless, constantly searching for answers or worrying about outcomes. As you grow through those experiences, that restless feeling begins to settle. You find yourself reacting to challenges with calm rather than frustration. Situations that once triggered strong emotional responses no longer have the same effect. This peace does not come from life becoming perfect. It comes from the strength you built while learning how to navigate uncertainty. Inner peace also creates space for better judgment. When the mind is calm, it becomes easier to think clearly and respond wisely. Instead of reacting quickly to every situation, you pause and consider your choices. This ability helps you avoid unnecessary conflict and focus your energy on what truly supports your progress. The calm you carry within yourself becomes a quiet form of strength that guides your actions. Another powerful sign appears when new opportunities begin to show up in your life. After long periods of difficulty, it may feel surprising to notice doors opening where they were once closed. These opportunities may appear through new ideas, new connections, or unexpected chances to move in a better direction. They often arrive gradually, as if life is slowly revealing possibilities that were not visible before. These opportunities are not simply random events. They often reflect the growth that has taken place within you. As your awareness increases and your confidence grows, you naturally begin to attract situations that match your new level of understanding. People may notice your calm presence and seek your perspective. Situations that once seemed unreachable may begin to feel possible because you now approach them with a stronger mindset. Another sign that you have moved beyond the test is the way you view your past experiences. Instead of feeling defeated by them, you begin to see them as lessons that helped shape your character. The difficulties that once felt overwhelming start to appear as important steps that prepared you for the present moment. This change in perspective is a powerful indicator that growth has already taken place. You may also notice that your focus shifts toward building something meaningful for the future. Instead of being stuck in old frustrations, your energy moves toward progress and possibility. Your attention becomes centered on creating stability, exploring new paths, and continuing the journey with greater awareness. Passing a test in life does not mean the journey suddenly becomes effortless. It means you have developed the strength, patience, and understanding needed to move forward with confidence. The clarity you feel, the peace within your mind, and the opportunities beginning to appear are all quiet signals that the growth you worked so hard to achieve is already guiding you toward the next chapter. Your spiritual promotion has begun. As you afer, growth often happens quietly, without any dramatic announcement. One day you simply notice that you are not the same person you used to be. Your thoughts are clearer, your reactions are calmer, and your understanding of life has deepened. The experiences you went through were not only challenges to survive, they were shaping the person you were becoming. Every obstacle, every moment of doubt, and every period of waiting was slowly building the strength required for the next chapter of your life. Difficult seasons can feel confusing while they are happening. Pressure appears from different directions, and the path forward may seem uncertain. Yet these experiences carry a hidden purpose. They teach patience, discipline, and awareness. They push you to develop resilience when comfort is no longer available. Each struggle becomes a lesson that strengthens your ability to handle greater responsibility later. When someone grows through these experiences, a new level of awareness begins to appear. You start to understand situations with more depth. Instead of reacting quickly to every challenge, you respond with thoughtful decisions. This calm approach comes from the wisdom gained through previous difficulties. It allows you to see patterns, understand people more clearly, and choose your actions with greater care. A spiritual promotion is not about status or recognition. It is about the expansion of your inner strength and your ability to carry greater purpose. The lessons you learned during difficult times become tools that help you guide your actions and decisions. Patience becomes one of your greatest strengths because you understand that meaningful progress takes time. Awareness becomes sharper because you have experienced situations that taught you how to observe life more carefully. Responsibility also increases as growth continues. You may find yourself becoming a source of stability for others. People notice the calm confidence you carry and may look to you for guidance or encouragement. This does not happen because you were given special treatment. It happens because you developed qualities that naturally inspire trust and respect. The patience, empathy, and understanding you built through struggle now allow you to support others in meaningful ways. Another sign of this promotion is the way you handle challenges that appear in the present. Situations that once felt overwhelming no longer have the same effect. You have already faced difficult moments and discovered that you have the strength to move through them. This confidence allows you to approach new situations with courage instead of fear. Your perspective on success may also begin to change. Instead of focusing only on immediate rewards, you start valuing growth, balance, and meaningful progress. You understand that every experience contributes to your development. Even unexpected difficulties become opportunities to learn something valuable. The journey that brought you here was not easy, but it built qualities that cannot be taught through comfort alone. Your patience grew stronger, your understanding of people deepened, your ability to remain steady during uncertainty developed through real experience. These qualities prepare you for responsibilities that require wisdom and emotional strength. A spiritual promotion means stepping into a higher level of awareness and purpose. It means recognizing that your past struggles were not wasted moments, but preparation for the role you are now ready to carry. The lessons you learned continue to guide your path, helping you move forward with clarity, confidence, and a deeper understanding of the journey ahead. Stepping into your new season. Moving into a new season of life often begins with a quiet realization that things are no longer the same as they once were. The mindset you carry has changed, the lessons you learned have strengthened you, and the direction ahead feels clearer than before. The experiences that once tested your patience and resilience have slowly shaped a stronger version of you. Instead of feeling uncertain about the path ahead, there is a growing sense that you are ready to move forward with purpose and confidence. Confidence does not always mean having every answer or knowing exactly how the future will unfold. It means trusting the strength you have built through experience. Every challenge you overcame taught you something valuable about your abilities, your limits, and your determination. These lessons now become the foundation that supports your next steps. When you recognize the growth that has taken place within you, it becomes easier to believe that you can handle whatever comes next. Stepping into a new season also requires a willingness to leave certain things behind. Old doubts, negative expectations, and habits that once held you back can no longer guide your decisions. The journey forward asks you to focus on possibilities rather than limitations. This shift in thinking creates space for new opportunities to appear. When your attention moves toward progress and growth, your actions naturally begin to align with that direction. Another important part of entering a new season is learning to trust your own judgment. Throughout your journey, you gained insight about people, situations, and choices that support your well-being. This awareness allows you to move with greater clarity. Instead of second-guessing every step, you become more comfortable following the path that feels aligned with your purpose. Trusting yourself becomes one of the most powerful tools you carry. As you continue forward, new opportunities may begin to appear in ways you did not expect. Sometimes they arrive through new ideas, unexpected connections, or situations that suddenly open doors that once seemed closed. These moments remind you that growth often attracts new possibilities. The stronger your mindset becomes, the easier it is to recognize and step toward opportunities that match your direction. This new season is also about embracing your potential without fear. The challenges you experienced prepared you to handle greater responsibility and greater purpose. The patience you developed allows you to approach situations calmly. The awareness you gained helps you make wiser decisions. The resilience you built reminds you that even difficult moments can be overcome. Moving forward with confidence does not mean the path will always be easy, but it does mean you now carry the strength to navigate it with determination. Every step you take continues to build momentum. Progress may appear gradually at first, but consistency creates lasting change. Your journey has already shown that growth is possible through persistence and belief in your direction. The lessons you gathered along the way are now guiding you into a chapter filled with new potential. With each step forward, you move closer to the purpose that has been forming within you all along. The future is no longer something distant or uncertain. It is something you are actively stepping into, guided by the strength and clarity you have developed through every experience that brought you here. Chosen one, remember this moment. The struggles you faced were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to reveal who you truly are. Every challenge you endured, every delay you survived, and every silent battle you fought was shaping you for the next chapter of your life. And now the test is over. The strength you gained, the wisdom you discovered, and the resilience you built have prepared you for something greater. Your time is no longer in the future. It is beginning now. Walk forward with confidence, because the same journey that once felt heavy is now opening the path to new opportunities, new clarity, and a new season of purpose. And this is only the beginning of what is unfolding in your life.